Hey guys, today we got the first place deck profile from our OTS championship we held this weekend, and he's going to go ahead and introduce himself and what he played.
I'm Corbin, and I played Schlocker Drop Control,
And what deck is that for people who speak English?
Dragon Link.
Why'd you choose to play this?
I just thought it was a good matchup in a tier. Figured I would see more tier than I did.
How many did you see?
0.
Very good.
Yeah.
Here's the trophy. Trying to not get his face in there, but it's a pretty nice looking trophy. It's nice and tall. And here's the mat. He's going to go on and get into it.
All right. So for the main, I have 41 cards in here. I was playing 40, but I took out Branded Regained and a copy of Noctovision to put in the imperms that are in here. So 3 Safer, it's your starter, gets you into Tracer or one of the baby dragons, whatever you need. Very good. 2 Tracer, Recharger, Rocket Synchron. At one point I did want to put in a 3rd Tracer, but at the same time it's like, this is the minimal engine that you need. So if I play 3, it could clog. I didn't want that. 1 Nocto, 1 Router. I liked having Nocto because it's a monster that you can summon from hand and replaces itself in hand. But it was just the one card that I could cut down. So, yeah. Baby Dragons, Levianeer, and the Chaos Emperor. This guy actually didn't come up in the tournament, although in testing he was very good. I almost always search Levianeer during my opponent's end phase, and these guys just always overperform. A lot of the time I would Chaos Space one of these away that I would draw for the other one, and just put it back, that way I can still chain block Romulus. Three Libellion. I chose 3 because I'd rather just see it in hand. I know some people say you can play it at 2 because of Chaos Space, but like I said, I just like having it at 3. 3 Magnemite, 3 Druis Worm, and 1 Saronir. Druis Worm, honestly, in my opinion, can go down to 2. I saw it in multiples a lot.
Would you add the second Saronir in its place, or just cut it down and go to 41?
I would
or
just
40?
cut it. I'd just cut it and go to 40.
Okay.
I'd rather have a clean 40 in a combo deck. Three Chaos Space. So happy for this reprint. Looks so good. Quick Launch. These are kind of like mandatory. Quick Launch also overperformed. I like opening that in 2s. Boot Sector, Ravine. Nothing really to say about those. 3 Talents. It's amazing going second card, breaking boards. Sometimes you can actually play through an interruption, so you can just like look at your opponent's hand and just rip out whatever else they have, like combo starters or other interruptions. It's very cool. And sometimes you just need discards, so drawing is nice too. Dark Ruler, best going second card in my opinion. It's good into tier elements. Good into my friend John here, open at both games. Like I said earlier, I play 3 Imperm. The reason I wanted to play Imperm was my strategy going into tier was I play 7, if I can pull it out here. 7 copies of the Bestials, and I wanted a way to, like, I'm not obviously going to see 2 in each hand, so I wanted to, like, save Imperm for Kikalos, and then use Magnemite or Druis Worm or whatever on their second time that they attempt a fusion. And if I open multiples, that's awesome, because I can just hit it again. But I figured that was the best chance that I had going into a tier matchup.
So how come you played Dark Ruler instead of Droplet?
You don't really have the cards to get rid of. Usually you need your entire hand. Beast, because it's nice. 1 Schlocker Drock for the control. A lot of people didn't like me getting Boot Sector Launch, so didn't resolve very much.
It's a weird card to hit.
One Pisty. I'm just gonna do it like this. Heavenly Dragon Spheres, or Heavenly Spheres, sorry. Romulus, Quad Boral, Delindrus. These are your Link 2s. I like this combination of cards. It's very nice when you have that one extra card that you can get rid of, and you can just Quad Boral, pop this, bring back 2, and then bring this back. And that gives you your Borload Savage Dragon and your Borland. Triple Burst, just because it points down. Borland, probably the most broken card that I have ever played. It's so good. Being able to not respond to it, or not being able to respond to it, and summoning back from grave. So nice. Dark, never actually got to summon her, although in testing she's very nice. Taking someone else's Magnemite and then activating it and not even having to worry about follow-up. IP, she's okay. Unicorn and Access Code, just to kill. I played this over Hieratic King Atum. Because it was very weird. So Atum doesn't trigger Druis Worm, and you take 2 dragons to go into one just to summon another, and like I can see where that can come up, summoning Seifert or summoning a Magnemite for searching the end phase. But a lot of the time I would just rather be able to clear their front row and burn them for damage in time. Savage and Baron. I don't really make her turn 1. I usually try and make her turn 3 back on my turn. Yeah, it's very nice to have the Tracer from Borland and a Druis Worm and take those into Baron. That way you can send a card and pop one with her. It's very cool. And that's the extra. And for the side, I played 2 Dogwood. I only played 2 because I have the Archfiend in extra deck. And I was trying to make room for 3 cards that are in there at the end. 3 Gamma. Oop. And Driver. This was for D-Shifter. And I get D-Shifted and don't see this card anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
How faithful was Driver?
I saw him once. Only one time. And he served as a discard. 3 Cosmic. Mystic Mine out. 3 Evenly. Card is just too good. And 3 D-Barrier. So it's very awkward going into like a synchro matchup, but into like Tyr, Despia, anything Xyz, Exosister, for example. Sprite, yeah. This is very nice going into. So this was the card that I wanted to make room for. So I cut Spooky Dogwood, and I think I had like 2 off-hand traps in here that I just took out. And this overperformed.
All right, anything you'd like to say, shout-outs or anything like that?
Shout out to my man's John here. I did him dirty in round 2. Dark Ruler and Evenly, so.
Makes me cry.
All right, remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you later.